Good morning. It's Loren Lockman from the Tanglewood Wellness Center in Costa Rica. And what was the question? Greens, right. So the question was, what if I don't feel any desire for greens? Do I need to eat them every day, or can I skip sometimes and just eat fruit? And as I think you guys know by now, what I'm all about is helping you get to the point that you can both hear and completely trust your body's messages. And so initially, for instance, during the 6 weeks after your refeeding here, now during the refeeding here, for most of you, especially on the shorter refeeds, you won't eat any salad until the very last night. Okay, you'll get some greens. Only fruit up till then. Why? Easier to digest. Okay, we've taken a system that's been dormant for 3 weeks. We want you to have the opportunity to very gently, slowly work that back up. Greens are much harder to digest than most fruit, the fruit that we're going to serve you, higher water content fruits. But after you leave here, I'm going to encourage you to eat a green salad every day for 6 weeks. But I'll tell you what's going to happen for some of you. By the time you get towards the end of that period, some of you are going to notice, most of you are going to go, yeah, I'm really wanting that salad. Like, you were really looking forward to salad, aren't you? Well, most people are going to feel the same thing, and by the end of the week of refeeding, they're really looking forward to having a salad. They're looking forward to going home and having salad. Some people say, I don't even really want that much fruit, I just want salad. I think it's because the body is maybe needing the minerals. When the body's out of balance, it's minerals that suffer. And so we need to bring those minerals back in, and they're in higher quantity in greens. So I think the body wants the greens. But what happens invariably is you'll get to a point, and it might be 3 weeks, it might be 4, 5 weeks, 6 weeks for some people, where your body is going to say, I don't want salad anymore. And it's not that it never wants it, it's just that it no longer wants it all the time. It'll want it sometimes. So I do not encourage people to eat a green salad every day forever. I encourage it for the first 6 weeks, or until your body makes it really clear, done, don't eat any more. Okay, at that point you can stop. Personally, I eat salad maybe on average 2 or 3 times a week. That's it. I believe when the body is in a higher state of balance, there's relatively less need for it. There may still be some need for it sometimes, but not nearly as much. Okay? So ideally, you get to the point where you can trust your body's messages, and by the end of the 6 weeks, if you're paying attention, and this is important, okay, you may overeat sometimes during that 6 weeks. It's not likely to happen while you're here, because I'm helping you decide by telling you how much you can have. But when you go home, it's going to be up to you. And so some of you are going to overeat sometimes. Well, you want to pay attention. If you notice that that was too much, I didn't need that much, then you can recognize that when you thought you were getting the message that you were satisfied, you were already past that point. So the next time you want to listen differently. Okay, what is that point then? That wasn't what I thought it was. It was too late. It was something before that. Okay. Sometimes you may undereat. You may finish eating and stop, and then an hour later find that you really need some more food. You didn't eat enough. That's okay, by the way. You can wait until the next meal. No problem, right? But there's going to be a learning curve. It's going to take some time to really get. If like most of us, you've never really listened to your body before. We're not really normally doing what we're doing because our body is telling us it's what it needs. That's not why we eat what we do. So if you've never really done it before, it may take a while to get this. But you will get it. And once you do, you can completely trust it. Okay, you can totally trust that once you really get it. So when that happens, when you get to that point, you eat greens when your body wants them. And only then. Okay, remember that excess protein actually accelerates aging, causes more disease. And greens are about 50% protein. So we're not eating a lot of calories, but there's no reason for us to be eating more of them if we don't need more protein, we don't need more minerals. What's the benefit to consuming something that's harder to digest? Now, if we need those things, we should consume it. Okay? Hope that makes sense. See you next time.